7 readings, 7 messages on love. Before we start, let's take a nice deep breath in together. And exhale, and as you exhale, I am putting the numbers 1 through 7 on the screen. Take a look at these numbers, feel into the numbers, and notice which number you are feeling more drawn to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7. Now, if you would like, you can either go directly to that number on the chapters, or you can stay with me and watch all of the different stories on love unfold and notice how there might be an even larger story there for you to unfold with what is currently going on in your heart. And please be sure to leave the number that you selected in the comments below. I love to see where you are resonating right now. I'm feeling a lot of potential here. Who is this new partner? Is this love? Base chakra. This goes back to your basic human needs. This is very exciting. This is somebody that actually is helping you to fulfill what it is that you have needed in your life and bring balance to your relationship. This is not a fiery passion. This is not fighting and then making up. This is about being together and finding the peace and the harmony within your relationship. And that is an amazing thing. And you know deep down that that is what you have been needing, because what's happened in the past hasn't worked. There's been too many ups and downs. It seems like a deep love, and then it seems like all the fighting. You don't want that. This is something that needs to be built to last, and they are able to bring that to you, and the universe wants you to have it. You need to hear this. This is love. You are in it. Congratulations. Here is what you need to know to make it last, to make it work. Let's find out now. Lean into your core, lean into your center, lean into that spiritual part of yourself that tells you and guides you the right path. Believe in yourself, believe in what you are about. Let your light shine. Let them know who you really are so that they can show up and meet you halfway. And just know that as things change here, you're gonna have to be more open and honest with them about what else it is that you are carrying on your back, because you don't want to go into this with anything secret or hidden that would potentially make them leave. Because if you are open and honest and you let them know what it is you are truly about, this relationship is going to blossom and grow with you. Oh, 2 cards. Okay, so sacrifice and memories of love. You've got a lot of healing to do before you're going to be able to step into this next chapter for a relationship. Be sure that you are giving yourself enough time to heal. You know intuitively what it is that is holding you back from moving into another relationship right now, and really go slowly and carefully forward, making sure you're staying in touch with yourself and that you're not being influenced by someone else's desire to be with you, that you are really taking the time to take care of yourself. Although this next person might be somebody that can help you heal, but the work has to start inside with you. And if you're able to do that, this might actually be a really good pairing for you, this next relationship that you might be stepping into. And just be aware of how you really feel inside, and don't just go along for the ride, because you wouldn't want to lead somebody on. And the next person that you are with, you want to make sure you're not wasting their time or your time. So really tap into yourself. How are you feeling? Have you done the work? Are you doing the healing? It looks like there's still some healing that you need to do and some work that you need to do before you can fully step in to another relationship. Why? Because it felt like they were for sure going to call. We've got throat chakra. Okay, they are not feeling like they can talk to you right now. Very specific card here. And that is because They just have not accepted that this is the path for them with this partnership. So they still are doing some work on their own to figure out if this is something that they can really give their time and attention to. And this comes from their own safety and making sure that they are okay. This has nothing to do with you. This is really coming from their own base needs, like survival. We're talking about like basic survival things that might be keeping them trapped. And if they trapped, this could be a financial thing too, and maybe they're just not ready to expand, and they're kind of operating from a position of fear more than of favor and of stepping into something new. So this doesn't have anything to do with you. You are doing amazing. This has to do all with them. Somebody is thinking about you. Who is this? Why are they thinking about you? That's what we want to find out. So somebody has really high hopes about you. There's somebody that has been thinking about you that may not be on your radar. Let's find out. Aha, they are afraid to approach you. So there's something about you that is giving them a little bit of fear. You might be intimidating to them. Maybe they think you are out of their league, but they are very hopeful and they've been thinking about you. So if this is somebody that you have also been thinking about, keep this in mind. But make sure they are the right choice for you. Really think about what it is you want from them and make sure that this is also something that you want to get involved with as well. If so, know that they have been thinking about you, but the reason why they have not reached out is because there is a little bit of intimidation there, and there is definitely some energy that's going on that might be more on the chemical side, that you might feel like you're really attracted towards this person, but make sure that there's more there than just that attraction, because again, choosing wisely means that you're going to need to make sure that they are a match for you all the way around, and that this is a relationship that will benefit the two of you. Is this new love interest going to last? So let's find out what we need to know. Discontent and boredom. Okay, you are already starting to question if you're even interested in this person. Like, it's fun, it's the beginning of something, but it's just might not be as much as you're looking for. And honestly, it's because you haven't done all of the healing that you need to do to be ready to have a life partner. In fact, it feels like what you really need is a little bit of time on your own and to really focus on all of the things that you have done in your life that have made you who you are today, all of the good positive things, because sometimes we can dwell on the things that are negative, and if you're still dwelling on the negative and the baggage that you've been carrying, this heartache, then it's going to be really hard for anybody to come into your life and wow you. Who are they? Let's find out. Okay, we've got light and disruption. This is somebody that is going to take you out of the patterns that you have always made in your relationships. This partner that is right for you is not going to seem anything like the person you usually date. They're going to seem very different. They're going to have very different energy to them, and that's good. That is what you need. Somebody that will take you out of your old patterns, that will help you break old habits, and will bring you into a fulfilling relationship. They will give you even more than you could have imagined. Fulfillment of wishes is such a beautiful card. It's like you couldn't ask for more than this, but you have to be willing to do something different. You have to take a chance on that person that does not seem like your usual type, that kind of falls outside of the type of person you usually date. And this feels like somebody that you are already considering, or that is considering and pursuing you, but you maybe have not really taken it seriously because of your own baggage. And crown chakra, yeah, you have a sense about this. You know that you need a change in your next relationship. You know that you can't keep doing what you're doing, because if it worked, you wouldn't be looking for your soulmate, your partner, and you're looking and they are showing up but you are not seeing them until you recognize that you have to change what it is that you have been doing in the past. If you enjoyed this video and found it useful, please subscribe to my channel. It's a free and easy way to support me as an independent creator.